Hello, everyone. I'm Justin Cottrell. I'm a high school health ed teacher in San Mateo, California, and I'm going to show you in this video how to prearrange breakout rooms in Zoom. We know as teachers that breakout rooms, for those of us who use them, can prevent that dangerously passive opportunity that can occur when students are all in the main room. But if you want more intentional purposes for your breakout room experience and you want your students to build connection, authentic trust in one another, if you don't want to ask them to show up 5 minutes early to your Zoom class so you can scramble to put the breakout rooms together, then you may want to consider pre-assigning breakout rooms. So I found out through looking through the support pages, they missed a lot of key steps, even though they provide a basic explanation. But I had an aha moment. So here is my interpretation from this resource, obviously, from Florida State University on how to prearrange breakout rooms in a foolproof can't lose way. So the first thing you need is a list of students that you're using to put together your breakout room. I've even done screenshots of past breakout room participants, just so I had names where maybe I randomly put them together the first time and I wanted them to continue with the same group of students to get to know each other. The one thing you need to make sure of is when you go to settings in zoom.com, not the app, but the browser, downloading the Zoom report from a previous meeting or class that you had, where it lists their email address next to the student name. In my district, we only have it where the only authenticated users from our district can join in. So they have to use their school account in order to be admitted into the class, which makes it a lot easier. Just make sure you have a list of emails of the people you're putting together. Okay. So a couple of options to put them together. The first option is you're going to go to zoom.com to pre-assign. So when you go into settings and select meetings, you can check the breakout room pre-assign box, and then which is right here on the screen. So then what you have is then you click your create rooms, and you can add up to about 20. It's usually it's less for 20 students in a class, but you just type their email address in. Don't forget to click enter when you do that, because it won't add them to the room until you click enter, and then you click save after that. And you need to do that for each email address of each student that you add in each room. And then just make sure to click save when you're done. The second option is there is a template on Zoom's support site, which I'm going to put the link in the description for, that you can basically download a pre-arranged template that'll have like 2 or 3 rooms in it. And you can keep adding rooms as long as you keep the room name, case sensitivity, and spelling consistent. You can add another row to be able to add your students in. Now, one thing that I didn't realize when I did mine was I thought I could keep going on the same row on the same string by adding commas and then adding the email after that. But the way Zoom only recognizes it is if you create a row for each student's email address and then make sure that it, like if I have 2 students in room 1, for example, I'm going to make sure that they're on each dedicated row and column for that room 1. Same thing with room 2. And you can add more than 1 student to room or 2 students to room 1 just by adding the row and then typing in field A, room 1, and then putting your 3rd student in there. Basically, once you add each student in, don't forget to click enter again. And then you can continue adding, how many students for how many room you want. Like if you want 3 students to a room, it's going to be 3 email addresses for that assigned room. You would just add the appropriate rows that you would need or take away the appropriate rows that you need. Once you're done, then you click save. Make sure to save it as a CSV file. And basically you just click, pre-assigned breakout rooms or edit, and you click browse for import CSV. And then basically your imported file will have the names already entered in each room. So then the moment of truth occurs. Once you get to your Zoom meeting and open that up, you want to make sure that you can click on breakout rooms, but don't click out open all rooms yet, because what happens is if every student in those rooms are not in yet, they won't be added to the room automatically, in which case, if that does happen, you can click recreate and you can select recover from the pop-up menu to be able to get to your pre-assigned breakout rooms that you had created. And then it'll just repopulate all of the names back into the breakout room. So they won't actually show up here until your students actually show up. And the other thing too is they have to use the same email. So that's pretty much it. I will put the link for this support article that I found very helpful with creating my breakout rooms in the description. Also, you can check out the Zoom Help Center. Hope it works out for you and it's easier than it was for me. And feel free to let me know by giving me some feedback either on Twitter or by email. Have a great day. Thanks so much.